Hey there, it's Dr. Brenda, financial coach, sociologist, founder of the Gutsy Women Club and Gutsy Women Finances community. Coming at you early morning. The sun is just popping up and I'm out for a short walk. It's foggy back here today. We've got some weather coming in, so that means better spend today outside. Hey, if you subscribe, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. If you don't, please consider doing so. Just hit that subscribe button below. Today, I'm going to talk a bit about volunteering. So, I lived in Virginia for about 20 years, most of that time in Williamsburg. And one of the things that I did later on is I became a certified Virginia Master Naturalist. And this required, taking some classes and, doing, quite a few things to learn about Virginia wildlife and all kinds of things about Virginia. It was a fantastic experience. I made lots of friends. And, this was volunteer work. So we did wildlife mapping. We documented all kinds of species and birds especially. I started a bat monitoring project, and we picked up trash. We did all kinds of things that not only was it fun, but it was volunteer work, so I was contributing. And so I've been on the road now for 19, 20 months. It's been quite a long time, and I'm generally taken off every week to 2 weeks. Now I am parked someplace at South Padre Island for 3 months. I thought, you know what? This is an opportunity. Wow, the fog is just thickening. This is a great opportunity to do some volunteer work. And I do love being outdoors, so wanted to make sure that I was contributing to something on the environment side of things, and I knew exactly where I wanted to volunteer, and that is at Sea Turtle Inc. Sea Turtle Incorporated here at South Padre Island in Texas. And so I contacted them. They did a background check. I did an online orientation, and then I went there in person to so they could give me a tour, show me what was involved. And last week I did my first volunteer gig. And there are two sides of Sea Turtle Inc. There is the education area where they've got some long-term sea turtle residents. And then there's the hospital side where they take in new patients, and that's the side you want few turtles in. Both sides you want few turtles in because it means they've been released. And so I've been working on the hospital side. I did my first gig last week, and this afternoon I am headed back there again. I decided to try to make it consistent, so I'll try doing Thursday afternoons, 3 hours on the hospital side. And I'll tell you what, the experience has really made me feel optimistic about humans, it's been a while since I have felt that way. And I've had to, the plus thing is I get to learn about the sea turtles, and I like learning, so I've got my note cards on, the different species, and I get to wow the kids and the adults with some goofy information. So I think my favorite piece of information is I ask people why is green sea turtle, how does it get its name? And they think, well, it's green, right? Not really. That's not really it. So the answer is that green sea turtles eat so much seagrass and algae that their fat turns green. So that is the answer to that fun trivia question. And so I get to learn all kinds of things about the sea turtles. And Wow, it has fogged over. Just a couple minutes. I could see that sun, and now it's all fogged in. So I get to learn things about the sea turtles, the different species, and every time in the hospital too, things can change. So you might have 3 sea turtles, and next time you've got 10 sea turtles, depending on what's happening and how many are being washed ashore. So very, very fascinating. But here's the big thing that has happened. I mean, just in this short amount of time. So first of all, this is self-selected population, right? You get people who are interested in sea turtles. They are want to see what the Sea Turtle Incorporated is about, and so you're already self-selected some people there. But you've got kids, you have adults, you have older folks. You have diversity, people of different countries, different races, different languages. So there's a great deal of diversity of the people who have been coming into the hospital side of the sea turtles, and they want to know stuff. So there is a cart. I've been staffing a cart, walking around, giving people a welcome, giving them some, fun facts, talking about the turtles. And then there's a cart that has like a sea turtle skull. You can see where the brain is. The brain is the size of a grape, the size of a walnut or grape sometimes. So very small brains. And people are curious. People want to know more information. And they thank me. They're like, oh, well, thank you for what you do. It's like, wow, you're welcome. They're thanking Sea Turtle, but it's a great organization, and there to educate, conserve, rehabilitate sea turtles, and I like being part of it. But it's also at a time where it feels like everything has to be politicized. There's no politics there. I mean, you can't, don't turn this into something political, but it feels like everybody is so divided in this country. You don't dare broach politics anymore. You don't dare broach big issues, because it's us against them. And that doesn't exist here. It's just people being people, allowing themselves to be curious, to ask questions, to fill their world with new knowledge, to appreciate. Good morning. To appreciate the environment, and to feel like they're part of this. Yeah, this is on the boardwalk, and this is always early morning. Not many people out here, but friendly place. And so, if you do get a chance, if you're an RVer and you get a chance to stay someplace for a couple of months, check out volunteer opportunities. Even though you don't live there year-round, most places are very happy to have you help them for the winter months or whatever it is. And so this is something that I will plan to do again. And it's good to give back. It's good to give back. My days are full. I could spend all that time working, but I'm living a life the way I want to. My work fits into my life. Volunteering is important to me. I also have to admit, I'm a goofball. I love the education part. I like learning, but I love, talking to kids about the, all of the sea turtle stuff, talking to adults too. And it's just a fun experience for me. So I consider it a win-win. I'm at the end of this boardwalk, and I'm just gonna flip this around before I close out. So, when I started the video, I could see the sun, and just like that, the fog has rolled in, and it is Now it feels like a different day already. So, yep, there's the beach, the water behind me, and yep. So, hey, if you get a chance to volunteer, I highly recommend it. Give a little bit back if you can. Until next time, you guys take care. It's Dr. Brenda. So long. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.